Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's 6 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Once again, I'm trying to watch how I phrase this video. I want to talk about different people's reactions to everything that's going on, the continuing protests, the different nature of the protests, and how different people see it. As you guys know, this particular area I'm from is mainly Caucasian, mainly white. And I want to tell you guys what I see a lot of here. This is more from the conservative, Trump supporting people of European descent. And the repeating theme I keep seeing and hearing over a week now, what I keep hearing. Initially, pretty much almost everyone agreed that it was terrible what happened, the videotaped murder of a human being. And everybody agreed that was terrible. Now, this is where it differentiates. Now, as this goes on, when I talk about how I support the protests, I want to go to the protests, how I understand the anger, the frustration, as each day passes, I get a look of shock, of a little bit of anger from people around me. A lot of the people around me, people of conservative, Trump supporting, European descent, fair skinned, a lot of them just want the protests to stop. This has just got to stop. It's just ruining everything. It was just one bad cop. That's what I keep hearing a lot of. It was one incident, one bad cop. It was terrible, but can't we get over it? Can't we get past it? And yeah, that's what I hear. And I don't know if it annoys you guys, if it is bothersome to you guys as it is to me. If we pay attention to this, you see that this is an ongoing daily thing. And for the people I imagine the people that have to go through this. And like I talked about in another video, one of the things that just that annoys me on a daily basis is these videos, these people of mainly white people calling the police on black people just going about their daily business. That drives me insane. So to those of us that are aware, and especially those people that have to actually go through this, you know that this was far from just one bad cop. I get indignation. I get upset when I hear people try to describe it. It was just one bad cop, and people are just taking advantage in the protests, and it has nothing, and a lot of people don't understand. They don't want to understand. They want to just, say a prayer for George Floyd and get past it and move on. It was just one bad cop, one incident. And I couldn't disagree more. And it's a continuing systematic oppression of people. Just the fact that a large portion of white people feel that if they call the police will act in their favor. Even if they're lying, even if they're not being 100% accurate, they can call the police and the police will do their work for them. If they don't want black people in their vicinity, that's got to stop. There's nothing it makes me ashamed. It disgraces me as a white Native American person. So this ongoing theme I keep hearing, as each day goes by, the people that really don't understand this, they want to make it all just about one bad policeman. It was terrible, but it was just one bad policeman. And you know what? Deep down, I don't even know if they even believe that, if they even think it was that bad. I think they feel scared if they don't say that. So they all say that. They all say, "Oh, it was terrible. It was a terrible thing." But I don't even know if I'm buying that from a lot of these people. I think deep down, a lot of these people, and some of them will actually come out and say it. Well, he must have deserved it. If he just went along with what they said, it's in their nature. I actually hear this stuff. Like I said, and as each day goes by, when I speak around here about, I agree with the protesters. I understand the frustration. Each day I get more and more look of, people around me being upset being, I don't know about you, that I agree with the protest, that I want these, I understand it. And other people just want to see it go away. They do. They just want to say, oh, it was just one bad incident, one bad cop. And that's the way a lot of the people see it. So that being said, I think it's more important than ever that this continues. If it did just end the next day, then you're giving into the racism. You're giving people that are racist exactly what they want, just to forget about it and write it off as this or that, or it's the fault of the person being oppressed. So there's a general, I think too, a lot of people that are white people, conservative Trump supporters are fearful. Fearful. And it seems that they're the ones that talk most about the bad aspects of this. They have to point out, where the bad stuff's happening. That's where I started hearing this stuff about malls, which I found was basically untrue. I heard more stuff around town that people were taking over police stations around here. Not true. These are rumors just made to scare people and to separate people. So I think it's more important. It's so important right now more than ever that these protests do continue, but they continue peacefully. And I couldn't agree more that when these protests actually involve the law enforcement, the National Guard, and these entities are pulled in a peaceful protest, there's that to me is a success. It's a step forward. But this video, what I'm talking about though, and what I think it's important that these protests, this isn't forgotten. Next week, tomorrow, next week, next month. That's what people that perpetrate this, that's what they want. That's what anybody that perpetrates violence on somebody else wants. They want it to be forgotten. Oh, it's just like, let's say if a man beats his wife. Oh, I was just angry. She pushed my buttons. It was her fault. One bad incident. I swear it won't happen again. Same thing, It's always the oppressors. It's the person being oppressed. It's their fault, and it was just one time, and it'll never happen again. Can't we just get past it? No, no. Peaceful protest. It needs to stay in the public eye, peacefully. That this needs to change, that we're all human on the inside. We're all the same. We need to work together. We need to stop looking at each other, blaming each other as the reason for our own failings, our own dislike of ourselves, and stop blaming other people for that. All right? You guys have a good Wednesday.